Hi, this is Todd Gulinson from the Todd Gulinson team, and this is the October 2019 monthly news update. In this month, of course, the stats for September are in. We are still in October, so when you hear September, that is the reason why. This month, I will be reviewing 4 exciting topics, not in any particular order. Number 1, appraisals. Appraisal requirements are changing, and if you're buying a home, you may no longer need an appraisal. Number 2, I will go over the stats of the Phoenix market. Number 3, I will go over the luxury Scottsdale and PV market. And for the big question is, are we in a bubble? Let's handle this one at a time. Okay, the September 2019 average sales price was $338,700. That is down 1% from the month before, but up 5% from September 2018. The September 2019 active listings were 6,999. That is down 2% from the previous month and down 34% from last year. Tight inventory. The September 2019 monthly supplies was 2 months, and that is up 2% from the month before. The September 2019 new inventory was 9,436. That is up 12% from the previous month, but down 2% from September 2018. The September 2019 average days on market was 63. There's basically no change from last year. The September 2019 monthly sales were 8,726. That is down 4% from the previous month, but up 9% from September 2018. That's the Phoenix market in a nutshell. Now, time to talk about the luxury market. Very quickly, the Scottsdale market between $1 and $2 million, there were 433 active listings. That is down 4% from the previous year. In terms of the $1 to $2 million mark, there were 38 that were sold. That's down by 29% from the previous year. The average days on market for the $1 to $2 million price range is 145. Now for active listings between 2 and 3 million, there's 142 of those. That's up 21%. For sold between 2 and 3 million, that's 9. That is actually up 12%. And there are 207 average days on market for those that have sold between 2 and 3 million. And for the active listings that have sold for 3 million and above, there are 122 active listings in that price range. That's up 15%. And there have not been any recently sold there. The average days on market for selling a home that's 3 million and higher is actually 402 days over a year. Paradise Valley, the active listings between $1 and $3 million, there's actually 163. There's been 21 that have been sold between 1 and 2 million. That's up 62%, and the average days on market for that category is 150. Now, that's between 1 and 3 million. For Paradise Valley, from 3 million and above, the active listings, there's 94, which is down 11%, and there's only been 3 that have been sold, which is down 50%, and the average days on market for $3 million and above for Paradise Valley is 295. Okay, now, here's the big question. Is Metro Phoenix house market looks a lot like 2004? Okay, are we in a boom? Are we going to have a bust? Okay, to answer the question, let's compare the time periods. Arizona housing expert Tina Tambor is comparing the Valley's current housing stats to the market of 2004, the pre-boom year. Now, she is a member of the Cromford Report and Michael Orr's team. Michael Orr is that mathematical genius that I've talked about before from Cambridge, and he's had the highest accuracy rate of predicting the market. And she is his right-hand man. She said that we're not in a bad spot, actually. There are similarities between 2004 today, but there are also big differences, says Tina Tambor, the senior residential housing analyst for the Cromford Report. Now, it's a strong seller's market. During the past 5 months, Metro Phoenix market has become the strongest for sellers since 2005. The number of houses for sale in the Valley hasn't been this low since 2005. The record sales, home sales in May hit a new high, and sales have beat 2004 levels 5 of the last 7 months. There have been bidding wars on a lot of the properties. About 19% of Metro Phoenix houses sold for above the asking price during July and August. That's the highest level since 2013, when bargain foreclosure homes drew multiple cash offers. Home buyers. Demand from people wanting to buy is about 6% above normal. In 2004, speculators wanting to buy and flip fast in the valley pushed up demand by 24%, but it was considered fake demand, not to be confused with fake news. Investors. In early 2005, investors were behind more than 30% of all home sales. Now it's about 8%. New homes, spurred by investors, home builders constructed a record 50 to 60,000 homes during both the 2005 to 2006 boom years. Many sat empty during the crash. Forecasts call for only about 21,000 new homes to go up in the valley this year. Home prices. Appreciation per square foot for Metro Phoenix home is now 5.9% versus 11.3% in 2004. Breaking down prices by square foot helps to take into account a home's size and can give a more precise price for an area. Now there's some skepticism going on. This is one thing we did not have a lot of in 2004 and 2005, according to Tina Tambor. She said, in fact, people were so euphoric about the market back then, they just felt it would accelerate forever and ever up. For the first time since 1994, certain home sales of $400,000 and under will need an appraisal, after federal regulators approved a proposal to increase the threshold at which residential home sales require an appraisal. So, check this out. This is our next topic and final topic, appraisals. Last November, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, and the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve released a proposal that would increase the appraisal requirement from $250,000 to $400,000, meaning that certain homes of $400,000 and below would no longer require an appraisal. The FDIC and OCC and Fed have signed off on the new rule, so the appraisal rule change will soon go into effect. Without a doubt, the change will have a sizable impact on the real estate market, as according to the OCC, the new rules apply to approximately 40% of home sales. On a percentage basis, under the current rule in 2017, there were 750,000 transactions that were exempted from the appraisal requirement. That's 56%. It is estimated that under the proposed rule, 72% of the eligible transactions would be exempted from the appraisal requirements, while 28% would require an appraisal. I hope you enjoyed this market update. I know that there was a whole lot of information to take in. If you think this would be useful to a friend or family member, please forward it on. Also, if you know of anybody who's thinking about buying or selling real estate, the Todd Gulinson team would love to help them. I'm at 480-662-2469. And also, just so you know, we do give a portion of our commission to Children's Hospital for a sold transaction, as well as when somebody refers us business. Thank you so much, and I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was informative.